What is up, everybody? It's time for another episode of Home Media Reviews. This review is on Sing Along and Stories. So, let's not waste any time. Let us go ahead and jump right into the history section of Sing Along and Stories 30 seconds into the video. Here we go. So Sing Along and Stories was first released on VHS in 1997 by Anchor Bay, reissued in 2002, and was released onto DVD in 2006. Now, I thought I should also mention this as well. In 2009, this was reissued on DVD yet again, but under a new name. They just love to change their names. It was reissued in 2009 as Hop on Board Songs and Stories. A pretty interesting name there. Also, I feel it would be wrong if I didn't mention that there was technically a third VHS release of this. It was a merger of Sing Along and Stories and Thomas's Trackside Tunes. It was what this did basically was merge the two releases together, Songs and Stories, to make Thomas's Magical Musical Ride, which is a Blockbuster exclusive, extremely rare tape. Of course, I don't have it, so I suppose this is the first time we're getting into exclusives here on the show. That's cool and all. Without further ado, let's move into the close-up section of Sing Along and Stories. Alrighty, everyone. Here is your close-up view of Sing Along and Stories, or Sing Along Stories, as I like to call it, because that "and" is practically useless. So anyway, this is the 2002 VHS copy of this. Only one copy to show you, as I don't own the DVD from 2006 or from 2009. So yeah, here we go. Thomas and Friends, Sing Along and Stories. Nice picture of Thomas there with some musical notes around him. And a picture from Bulldog, which is kind of cool. Cartoon Thomas on the side. Scroll down the spine here. Ghislaine on the back. Nice snapshot of Toby, I guess. I don't know why he's on this. And a snapshot from Make Someone Happy, which doesn't make any sense. Your blurb about what's on the tape and such. And then your song tracks and 2 stories are listed down here. And there's Thomas on the side there. Slide tape has a slipcover here. Sing Along Stories in a nice bold font right there. So yeah, this is the ink label version, which means it's from 2002. And it has the new style box. So one more interesting thing I wanted to point out here. Do you guys remember back when we took a look at Thomas Meets the Queen, and I kind of went on a mini rant about how, well, 4 of those stories were not found anywhere else, and you had to buy that release to actually own them? Well, they do the same thing here with this. Peter Sam and the Refreshment Lady and Bulldog are not found on any other releases except for Sing Along Stories. So basically, you're having to buy this version. Well, not this version. You're basically having to buy this tape to get these 2 stories. The other songs will show up on other places. It also gives this release some sort of widened value, because if you want those 2 stories in a relatively higher picture quality, you're going to have to buy this, or the DVDs, which I would recommend more than the VHS version. Yeah, that's basically it for the close-up. It's a bit of a shorter one, but yeah, let's go ahead and move on back and answer the 5 main questions as always. Alrighty, we're back from the close-up, and now it's time to answer the 5 main questions, as always. Number 1, where can you pick this product up? Standard answers for these: the VHS version, eBay, the DVD versions. I would check your local FYEs and maybe some of your local Walmarts, your Targets and stuff. You'll probably be able to find it if you look constantly for it. Number 2, is this product still being printed nowadays? I'm going to say no to that because the only date that I could find for Hop On Board Songs and Stories was 2009. So no, it is not. Number 3, should you pick this product up? For the stories alone, yes, you should. Those are some pretty good stories from Season 4, and I would say, yeah, you should just buy it for those stories pretty much. Number 4, where should you pick this product up? Pretty much same answers as question number 1 as it usually is. The VHS versions, eBay and stuff, and for the DVD versions, your local Walmarts, your Targets, your FYEs and such. And number 5, what price should you pay? The VHS versions definitely don't want to go out of the $5 range, and for the DVDs, I would stick to around the $5 to $10 range. Now for the Thomas's Magical Musical Ride tape, I will say that one is more than likely worth around $15, $20, maybe upwards of $30 because of how rare it is. But I definitely wouldn't go over $30 for it on places like eBay. So that's the home media review for Sing Along and Stories. After this review, we are hopping back on the chronological order train with Thomas and his friends Get Along and Other Thomas Adventures. So, until then, thanks for watching, and as always, good night, everybody.